How long could you actually survive as a caveman with just a knife? Drop a modern human into deep wilderness. No phone, no matches, no store, just a knife and whatever's on you. How long do you actually survive? Not on a TV show with a producer 20 feet away. For real. This is a day-by-day breakdown of what actually kills you, in what order, and why the answer probably isn't what you think. Spoiler, it's not the environment trying to be dramatic. It's the boring stuff. Let's go day by day. Day 1, the golden window. Day 1, you're fine. Adrenaline's high. You've got energy reserves, and your body can go without food for weeks if it has to. Your actual priorities today have nothing to do with hunting. Priority 1, shelter before nightfall. Because exposure can drop your body temperature dangerously fast, even in weather that doesn't feel cold. Priority 2, locate water, because you can survive without food for around 3 weeks. Without water, you've got roughly 3 days. A knife is genuinely useful here. Cutting branches, stripping bark, shaping a steak. Most people waste day 1 panicking. The ones who make it spend day 1 building. Day 2 to 4, the water problem. By day 2, water is the entire game. Untreated water is a gamble. Parasites and bacteria won't kill you today, but they'll wreck your digestion in a way that accelerates everything else. No fire means no boiling, which means you're drinking risky water and hoping. This is also when most people attempt fire for the first time, and most people fail. A bow drill looks simple in a video and takes real practiced skill in person. Without fire, you can't purify water reliably, can't cook food to unlock its calories, and you're sleeping colder every night. By day 4, dehydration and poor sleep have already started quietly working against your judgment. Day 5 to 10, the food deficit. Around day 5, hunger stops being uncomfortable and starts being a real problem. Here's the thing, hunting with a knife is brutally inefficient. Most calories early on come from foraging, not hunting. Insects, grubs, edible plants. If you actually know which ones are safe, which most people don't, get it wrong, and you've traded hunger for poisoning. A single successful trap for small game is worth more than hours of chasing anything on foot. By day 10, you're running a real calorie deficit. Your body's burning muscle, your energy is dropping, and every task, gathering wood, building a better shelter, takes longer than it did on day 1. Week 2, the real killer. Here's the twist almost nobody sees coming. It's not a predator. It's not starvation, not yet. It's a cut, a scrape from a branch, a twisted ankle on wet rock. In a world with no antiseptic, no antibiotics, a wound that would cost you a bandage and a shrug back home can become infected within days. Fever sets in. You're weaker, which makes every task harder, which means worse decisions, which means more injuries. This is genuinely how a huge share of prehistoric humans died. Not dramatic animal attacks, but infection from something small. A knife can't fix this. Cleanliness, rest, and time can. And out here, you rarely get all 3 at once. Week 3 and beyond. The mind breaks first. If your body's holding on, your mind is doing something else entirely. Total isolation messes with people fast. Disrupted sleep, decision fatigue, a low hum of anxiety that never fully switches off. Every sound at night is a maybe threat. Every choice, which direction, when to rest, whether to move camp, drains you a little more. Historically, humans didn't survive the wild alone. We survived it in groups of 20, 30, 50, splitting the labor, splitting the watch, splitting the risk. One person with a knife is trying to do the job of an entire tribe, solo, with no days off. So, how long really, realistically? With genuine wilderness skills, actual training, Someone could stretch this to weeks, even months, and some experienced survivalists have done exactly that on purpose. Without that training, for an average modern person, the honest window is closer to 3 to 7 days before dehydration, exposure, or a small untreated injury turns into something serious. Not because you're weak, because everything that used to make the survivable fire starting knowledge, plant knowledge, and other people got engineered out of daily life a long time ago. We didn't get soft, we got specialized, and we outsourced survival to each other. So the honest answer to how long could you survive with just a knife isn't really about the knife at all. It's about how much of what kept humans alive for hundreds of thousands of years was never a tool. It was a group. If this made you rethink your next camping trip, you know what to do. I'll see you in the next one.